What's up, you guys? It's Victory Monday. Yeah. What a game. What a game.
I love Victory Monday.
Don't you? Don't you just love it?
And how about Victory Monday when it puts us over 500, gives us a winning record, and it was a home win, and it was a division rival?
And it can't be any sweeter that it was against the damn Dolphins, right?
Yeah. And you know what, Kevin? I don't want to hear the naysayers out there tell us it was the third string.
Listen, I already heard it. So
I'm tired of that shit. We lived with how many quarterbacks last year? How many quarterbacks in the Sam Darnold era? I'm tired of it. You know what? We beat a team any given Sunday. Next man up. What? All those count for every other team. They don't account when it's our team and
you're right.
win a
You're
game.
right. Nah.
You know.
Nah.
You know.
Yeah. What a game.
And you know what? I'm convinced the league and
I mean,
fans,
honestly, it was closer than the score indicates, I think, but it was still a hell of a game.
yeah, and I'll disagree with that because it wasn't like these points came in last, like we scored a touchdown and an interception in the final. Like we had to work to get like this fourth quarter. Like we just
Exploded.
play our best football in the fourth quarter.
Right.
You know,
finally gelled. Yeah.
Yeah. Like here, I'll give you a perfect stat. Speaking on our Jets and the fourth quarter. All right.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets this year in our 3 wins, have scored 51 points in the fourth quarter.
Amazing.
In our 5 games total, we scored 57 points in the fourth quarter. Do you know how many points we've given up in the fourth quarter in 5 games?
How many?
20. That's 4 points a game in the fourth quarter. This is what builds winning teams. Mm-hmm. Keeping it close.
And closing it out.
No, and now I know what, like we said last week or 2 weeks ago, I'm tired of Saleh with his sayings and this and that. But now you know what 60% means. It means that when it comes to the fourth quarter, when you have to separate the men from the boys, and the boys are all out of breath and can't breathe like the Dolphins were winded, we still had 60% left in the tank, and it showed again in the fourth quarter.
Somebody made a good point last night, today, I don't know. This being a young team, when you get into the fourth quarter and the other teams that aren't so young, that got a lot of veterans, they're getting gassed, man, and these kids are still ready to go.
Yeah, I'm going to lean the other way. Like Zach said it in his press conference, and I think Sauce said it in his press conference. They weren't here for that nonsense. They don't know about the cloud that we old timers talk about. They don't know about
but
that's past.
My point is, because we have such a young team, our guys are still full of juice that come the fourth quarter. As opposed to other teams.
I've never looked at it that way because I always envision an athlete as an athlete. No matter what age, I envision them as being in good shape and ready for the demand of the 60 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever,
I know it was a lot easier for me to do crap when I was 24 than when I was 34. So
no, true. But again, we've never trained on that level. But no, I get your point 100%. I get your point. But I don't want to make it like, because we're young, even if you're young, you still have to put it together. And we're putting it together in the most crucial part of the game, the fourth quarter.
How about Breece Hall?
Yeah. Go ahead, tout his numbers. What was 197 yards? 197 total yards.
Yep, amazing. Amazing. 100 yards receiving.
Yeah. No, I agree. I have some numbers here myself. Let me see if I can find them. Not that it matters. You hit it right on the head,
Yeah, I mean, 18 for 97 rushing and a TD. Right?
Yeah.
Two catches for 100 yards.
Yeah. And Kevin, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that at the end of the third quarter, when it was 19-17, all the old all the ghost of Jets past. And listen, anybody our age could relate more to this than the 20-year-old or not even the 20-year-old who just started rooting for them in the last 10 years. Like, we've seen Zola come in from the Patriots as a third string Embiid. We've seen most recently in recent years Barkley for Buffalo come on and beat us.
We said it to each other yesterday.
Yeah.
We said this is when the rookie quarterback comes in.
Looks like Superman. Yeah. Yes. And to Salah's credit, they don't know about Ghost Past. Like Zach Wilson said, I wasn't here for those, 6 other losses. I just didn't even know we were that bad, They don't know the story of the Ghost, and that might be a good thing.
Oh, that is a good thing.
That might be a good thing.
It's not in their head, right?
Yeah. I mean, we had 5 rushing touchdowns yesterday. I don't think we've had that since 1968 against the Patriots. I thought I saw. It's just amazing. These young kids don't know. And another thing, Kev, these young kids, let's call it what it is. These young kids are good. I'm trying to just.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's no playing around.
I'm still going back to when I went to the scrimmage at the Green and White in August. Okay. August 4th, whatever it was. And I said, wow, Brees is going to be a beast. And they jumped my crap for it in the comments.
And some guy in the comments ripped you. Collect that receipt. Where's that guy? Now, listen, I don't want to knock him. He's a fan of the show. But I wish he would make a comment saying, you know what, Kev? You were right. Right.
It's like, oh, this is preseason. He's playing against third stringers. Yeah. Okay. If you can't see talent, you're blind.
Yeah. So listen to this. So the Jets through 5 games are over 500 for the first time since 2017.
Wow.
Haven't had a winning record at any point in the season since they were 1-0 in 2018. So we're putting
Flip the script, man. Flip the script.
Yeah.
We're putting the script.
We're putting these ghosts to bed little by little. We're putting these ghosts to bed little by little. And let me tell you, props, and it's not a sexy position. It's not like chicks dig the long ball position or AVT is our All-American, All-Pro on this team. If this guy does not make the Pro Bowl this year for what he's done in 3 weeks straight, 3 different positions, and played it like a Hall of Famer.
Yep. It's like the Klecko of the offensive line.
Yeah, and plays it well, Kevin. It's not like he plays it okay. He plays it well,
Yep. He sure does.
I mean, AVT, just for those out there who want to know, has been a pro for 21 games. And in those 21 games, he's played left guard 16 times, right guard 3 times, right tackle once, left tackle once. The top 2 within the last 2 weeks. And played it well.
Crazy. Crazy.
Yeah.
I like the first play call of the game. Send them.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, send them.
Finally, right? Finally, someone heard us.
Send them.
My Lord. I thought I had some numbers on AVT, but I can't find them right now. How about this for defense, Kev? And we've been bitching about it, and we said the numbers. Why isn't Lawson playing more? Why? So Carl Lawson yesterday had 9 pressures, 6 quarterback hits, 1 sack, and 1 forced fumble. Now, when a guy is doing that,
what you getting all that money for?
But not only that, then the team has to double him, and that leads to JFM finally having the breakout game.
The breakout game.
6 pressures, 3 hits, half a sack. Quinton Williams, who slowly, and I know we knock him, has been slowly playing out of his skin yesterday.
Listen,
2 hits.
To me, he made the play of the game.
When he mushed.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Get off of me, you mosquito fly, neck thing.
Yep. Agree. Man, how great was that?
Yeah, that was my favorite. Matter of fact, I found a clip where they're showing just that, and I keep watching it over and over and over again.
Yeah, I posted that, and then someone else put it in a loop, not of my post, of a minute of just get out of here, get out of here. Yeah. Very good. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. You know?
Yeah. Go. At least you don't have to pay taxes, right?
Yeah. That's what you get. Get out of here. Get out of here.
That's right.
I had some numbers somewhere of Quinnen, but now I can't seem to find them with my chicken scratch. You know? But the only thing I would say the Jets have to clean up, because it didn't hurt us yesterday, was 5 penalties for 105 yards.
Yeah. You still got to clean the penalties up.
3 of them being pass interferences. And someone's told me that those 3 penalties alone were for over 90 yards.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of them were all right.
Yeah, no, agree.
But hey, it is what it is. Everybody gets them.
Agree.
No, I mean, what do you say except hell yeah? Hell yeah.
So here's what I was talking about with Quinnen Williams. So yesterday alone, he had 3 tackles, a half a sack, 2 quarterback hits, and a fumble recovery. Quinnen Williams has at least a half a sack in 4 straight games this year, which is the first time in his career.
Come on, man, turn it up.
Yeah. So, but I'm also starting.
Is that the players on the line with him, freeing him up? Is that the scheme? What is it?
I think finally, Albright took everything to heart, heard everything everyone was saying, and now he's making the changes. Listen, when Miami in the second quarter started going to how do you pronounce his name? The Dolphin running back who was with us, Mostert.
Mostert.
Yeah, he was running all over us, Kevin. That he finished with good numbers.
Yeah.
All right. And I thought, listen, this guy's going to run for 300 yards like the guy on the Colts did, and this was going to be our downfall. This third-string quarterback will handle because we don't make the adjustments. Well, we made the adjustments in the second half. Yes, it took us the whole third quarter, but by the fourth quarter, we shut them out. We hit them in the
middle. You got to love it, man. You got to love it.
No, we stopped them on a big 3 and a 4th and 1 that hit by Quan Alexander. I wrote it down. Again, I wish I could read my chicken scratch sometimes, you know? Wow, you know, they and maybe now Albright is realizing and hearing what the fan base is saying, and, you know.
Well, hey, even the players were telling them, keep it, you know, you got to simplify things a little bit.
Yeah, see, big stop by Quan on the 4th and 1. It was a key stop. They made key stops yesterday. For a change, they got off the field on 3rd down. I think the Dolphins were 4 out of 11 on 3rd downs. For a change, this defense was like wow yesterday. Wow.
I mean, when Bridgewater went out and that kid came in, I said, you need to knock the crap out of this team. This team, their head is spinning right now.
Yeah,
their head is spinning.
Yeah. And listen, McDaniels is a good coach because he settled down. They settled the team down.
Yeah.
Second and third quarter, you could actually say they outplayed us.
I was getting nervous. I'm like, here we go with this kid.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And the fact that they couldn't stop that running back, I forgot how many yards he finished with. Let me see if I have those numbers somewhere. But in the end, the Jets did what they had to do.
Absolutely.
They had to do. Yeah, the Monstret, however you pronounce it, 18 rushes, 113 yards. But Tyreek Hill, only 7 catches for 47.
47, yeah.
Yeah.
Sauce, baby, sauce.
Yeah, and how about Sauce? Yesterday he had a safety for us, and he had his first interception.
First pick, yeah.
Yep.
First pick.
Yep. Now you want to know something about the safety? That was our first safety since week 11. We got one at the Chargers in 2020. Long time ago, right?
Long time ago. Hey, man, when was the? I mean, I know it was 5 years ago, but can you remember? I don't remember sitting here at 3-2.
No, I read that to you earlier. It was the first time
forever.
It's the first time we are over 500 since we were 1-0 2018 against Detroit when we won that opening night with Sam You Stink Donald. That was the only time.
Seems like forever.
Yeah.
But hey,
let me see if I can find it. I read them out early. Let me see if I can find it again.
And I hear there's already talk in the Green Bay locker room, players thinking, what if we lose to the Jets? And because Rodgers came out today and said, I don't like that kind of talk.
Well, I thought Rodgers was blaming his teammates. He was throwing some people under the bus, I thought I heard. I thought he was already pissed about something.
Yeah, and I just heard a little thing that he's here. I hear talk, what if we lose to the Jets? And in the locker room. So,
hey, listen, Green Bay can't stop the run. I would run Carter and Hall all day on them till they proved they could stop.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Well, good thing about this running game taking off like this, it's going to open things up for the receivers and Zach. So,
no, definitely. Yeah, so here, this is what I was saying. This is the first time since 2017 through the first 5 games, we're over 500. The first time since 2017.
Seems like a century.
The last time we had a winning record was when we were 1-0 in 2018, and then the wheels fell off that season, and we've never been over 500 since.
Seems like forever. Like I just said, seems like forever.
Yep.
So what do you say? What else do you say except kudos, man, kudos. Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
You head to Lambeau next week. Okay, you take care of business with a mediocre Packer team.
Yeah.
Bills are heading to Kansas City.
Yeah. We could actually be looking at a 4-2 Jets tied for first place with Buffalo and I don't know who Miami plays off the top of my head, but
I mean, God willing.
Yeah.
By the end of the day next week on Sunday, you could be tied for first place.
Yeah. I mean, the last time we won a divisional game was the last week of the season back in 2019 when we beat Buffalo, but Barkley was quarterbacking.
Right. Okay.
We beat them 13-6. Lot of stars yesterday, Kev. Like you said, Breece Hall, 197. The first interception and the safety. The Jets rushing for 5 touchdowns, 2 from Carter. Zach had 1, Berrios and Hall. JFM, 5 quarterback hits. Lawson, 7 quarterback hits. Man, Elijah Vera Tucker, 0 pressures, 0 sacks against the man.
Listen, you may see my number 20 jersey soon.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know, I'm like a running back guy. Okay.
I could tell.
So
yeah. Shout out to Braden Mann since he's been back. Our punter. Yesterday, his kicks were close to 47 yards on average. Sauce had 5 solo tackles. I mean, the numbers just keep popping out at you. Zach Wilson, 0 interceptions in the last 6 out of the 7 games without an interception. The numbers keep popping out at you. So if the media and other fans don't want to believe this team is coming, well, you've been warned. This team is coming.
If you can keep this running game going, and Zach doesn't just play within the game, man.
Yeah.
Play within the game. Make the throws when you got to, and don't do nothing stupid.
And that's what Zach did yesterday. It just shows you. Do you have Zach's numbers in front of you?
Yeah, 14 for 21 for 210 yards.
Yeah.
And a rushing touchdown.
Yeah. But my point being is that, Kevin, I know he didn't throw for any touchdown passes, and people are, well, you never. I don't give a rat's you know what.
As long as you win the game.
If he hits the open receiver and that receiver goes for 10 and 12 and 15 and we win, rushing touchdowns are touchdowns. They're not any less points than a passing touchdown. I don't care. We put up 5 touchdowns yesterday, a field goal and a safety. We scored everything possible.
Yep. Listen, it doesn't got to be pretty. Just win.
No. And let me tell you, if the field was a yard wider, Reed would have made the interception of the century when he had that one.
Yeah, right.
He was out by just inches.
Yep.
Out by just inches. Jared Wilson, 2 catches, 24 yards, or did he have another one? I think he had a big one in the second half. I don't have his numbers after the first half. That's all I have on him.
Yeah. Yep. Let me see. 3 for 27.
3 for 27. Okay.
Yeah.
Key sack by Quinnen Williams on the 3rd and 5. Quan Alexander, big sack on the 4th and 1.
Yep. Yep.
You know,
and strip sack by Lawson.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. You know. And that, you know, just all around good football. And we're a young team, so that we're just gonna grow with this.
You gotta hope you just keep getting better,
grow with this, you know. And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh, but Kevin, next week they'll go into Green. No, I'm not even gonna bring up that. This team is a new team. They played it, they showed it, and now they're gonna go into Green Bay and take care of business. They have now. When you look at our schedule, and we didn't think so back in May when the schedule dropped. We didn't think this even before week 1 when we made our predictions. We have 3 winnable games now on our schedule before we go to Buffalo. These are 3 teams I would have been afraid of and probably were. I don't even know if I had to winning any of these 3 games in our earlier predictions. The Packers don't scare me anymore.
No, not from what I saw yesterday.
The field has been made even.
From that game yesterday morning, they don't scare me at all. And now you're here. They're talking about what if we lose to the Jets? You know, right after the game yesterday.
They probably didn't think they were going to lose to the Giants. They probably didn't think they were going to give up 20 points in the second half to the Giants. Oh well, you did. You know, Darble's a good coach, and now you got the family battle. Now it's going to be the Hatfields and the McCoys because the LaFleurs are going up against each other. And if these 2 teams could mirror each other, they do because the coaches know each other so well.
Sure. Yeah, right. They know what each other's going to do.
You know?
Yep.
But if we could get this game,
the brothers know each other's mindsets.
Yeah. And if we get this game, Kev, and we could go into Denver, and there's no reason why we shouldn't. And I know any given, I don't care. No, you know what? If we're turning the page, we can't worry about how we're feeling. You know what? Beat friggin' Denver and beat the Patriots, who props to Belichick, shows you what good of a coach is. We both like the Lions this week, and they shit the bed with a third stringer.
With a third string quarterback. Yep.
You know?
Well, watch, he turns out to be Brady.
Probably. That's what's probably coming. But maybe he'll turn it Brady after the season and we beat the
Yeah.
But, you know, get these next 3, Kev. We're sitting pretty going into November. We're sitting at 6
We can enjoy our Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah. Because everyone said, you know, the second half of the schedule is the easiest part of the schedule. Well, can you imagine going into Buffalo at 6-2?
No.
Wow. Let's do it.
One thing Saleh said yesterday that I liked is this should be a normal feeling. This should feel normal.
Exactly. Don't act like you won anything, guys.
You haven't won yet.
Yeah, you just took the first step on the ladder.
To not suck it.
Yeah, go get
You're right, right.
You know what, Kevin? Because now I'm sorry. You always see, like, I was watching Good Morning. I was watching Get Up this morning, and you heard, Ryan Clark say, we looked at the schedules in the past, and you saw these games, and you win. Now we could do that. Mm-hmm. Why can't we do? So now I'm looking at 3 winnable games. I'm sorry. I'm looking at 3. If this team's going to go where we want them to go, get these next 3.
Yep.
Because on paper, we're better than these next 3 teams.
Oh man, you would think so.
Right?
You would think so.
Like DJ Reed said, enjoy it tonight, but tomorrow means
that's it, man. Back to work.
Like I believe Franklin Myers said on his press conference, it's a new season next week. Every new week is a new season. We can't live on what we did last week. I'm hoping that mentality stinks in with all 53 players.
Did you hear what he said about Hill, JFM? About
he was pissed.
That they all loved.
Yeah.
That some of that was done on purpose because of the talking crap.
Yeah.
Who?
What I was a little upset with Jay. He goes, a lot of things don't bother me. But JFM, they should. They should. Anytime somebody knocks the colors you wear, that team on the back, the man who pays your check, gives you your check, it should bother you when someone else disrespects you. You should get pissed all the time.
Play angry.
Yeah. And let me tell you something, Kevin. We're going to hear it for the next 6 days on all the goddamn shows. This is going to be Green Bay's get right game. If this is
they're angry. They're pissed.
Yeah, this is a game Green Bay's going to get right, and then they're going to turn it on, and you flip the page. We're going to hear, well, you know what? Screw that. Go in there. And this would be such a big win if we could go in there and punch them in the mouth in their home field.
Even Saleh said yesterday in his post game that they're going to be pissed. He said Packers are going to be pissed.
Yeah, but so what? Well, because we're 3-2, we're not. This is what I'm saying with these.
All right, you be more pissed.
Yeah.
You be more pissed.
Yeah,
right.
You're another team who had a chance for a bye and didn't want to take it. Well, now we're coming to town, and we're not the same old Jets. That narrative has been changing. But
let's step on its throat.
Yeah. Build the wins, right? What's that saying? All the players there.
Stack them.
Yeah. Now you have 3 stackable wins coming up. Let's get them. Let's Let's not go in there and think, we're the Jets. Look what we did to Miami.
Yeah. Well, that's what I worry about is. Yeah. You read your press clippings all week here. We're going to kick Green Bay's ass. They're worried they're going to lose to us. Yeah. And you go in there they skunk you.
Exactly.
Don't let that happen.
Don't read anything. Don't buy into anything. Every season is a 1-game season. Go out there every week and win that 1-game season. Stack your wins like you said.
Yep. That's it. We wait. Now we wait. We enjoy.
Yeah.
And we wait.
We're fairly healthy. It doesn't seem like Jermaine Johnson's injury is that bad, the ankle. I guess we'll know later today or tomorrow.
That's what I heard later today, maybe.
And you know what? Props to Dwayne Brown. He played well yesterday. I almost felt like Kev, and I know Zach Wilson was sacked twice, so be it. It's football. That line now looks like it's solidified. It looks like every week they'll make that. And Herbig, big props to him coming in as a 7 starter. He's playing well.
Listen, you always take the first quarter of the season as an extension of preseason.
You're right.
That's the time you're supposed to gel.
And you're 100% right.
Now it's time to all gas, no brake now.
Yeah, let's go now. Let's go.
That's it for me. That's a wrap, brother.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I have anything else to say. Like I wrote a bunch of chicken scratch, but
it don't matter.
Like we said, props to JFM, props to Lawson, props to Vera Tucker, props to the kicker, the punter. 5 rushing touchdowns. Breece Hall, 197 total yards.
I'm telling you, been saying this since the summer. The guy reminds it, and even since the draft, because I watched a lot of his. He reminds me of Curtis Martin.
Yeah. And you know what? Him and Carter could catch out of the backfield. So our defense held Miami to 187 passing yards, 135 rushing yards.
Gotta love it.
I'm sorry. I read that wrong. My mistake. Sorry, folks. I wear glasses for a reason. Our offense had 187 passing yards, 135 rushing yards. My bad. Our defense gave up 158 passing yards and 137 rushing yards. But they held them to 4-11 on third down.
And like we said at the beginning, I've seen a couple places already today. Oh, I wasn't to a third string quarterback.
1 week ago, next week, Isaiah Cromwell ran for 231 total yards against Denver. Breece Hall did it a week before with 197. Number 2 on the list.
Nice.
For total yards. Number 3 was Michael Carter last year with 172 rushing scrimmage yards.
Oh, that's 20.
Even Michael Carter, so you're looking at 10 carries, 21 rushing yards, 2 TDs, 2 receptions, 12 yards. Everyone's touching the ball. Everyone's holding on to the ball.
It's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Let them guess who to cover.
Yeah.
Who do you double? Who do we double team? You know? So
Quinnen Williams in his last 3 games has 7 quarterback hits and 2.5 sacks in 3 games. I take 2.5 sacks every 3 games from him.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Yep. DJ Reed today, 5 total tackles. Everyone is they're wrapping up. They took their medicine. Maybe they simplified things. Maybe Ulbricht's going in at half and making the changes. And they must be, because we gave up only 20 fourth quarter points. And 14 of them was against the Browns. Shut out Miami in the fourth quarter.
It's about the fourth quarter. About the fourth quarter.
Yep.
It's about closing out games. I was happy to see them step on their neck in the fourth quarter yesterday.
Yep.
I kept saying it all day. Stop letting this team hang around. Stop letting this team hang around. Stop letting this team hang around.
Yeah. Now, I know we didn't get the win, so it's moot, but even the Ravens, we blanked them in the fourth quarter. Okay? The Browns, they scored 13 against us in the fourth quarter. The Bengals scored nothing against us in the fourth quarter. Pittsburgh scored 7 against us in the fourth quarter, and Miami scored nothing against us in the fourth quarter. And in those 3 wins, in the fourth quarter alone, I'm repeating myself, 51 points. 51 points.
Let's go.
That's just in the fourth quarter. It took us 7 games last year to score a total of 51 points, it felt like. Right? I wish I would have saved the box scores from last year.
Oh, man.
Gotta love it.
That was last year. This is this year. Let's go.
You're right.
Let's effing go.
You're right. Well, that's it on my end for Victory Monday.
Yeah, I got just enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it.
Yeah. We'll be back on Friday to talk Jets Green Bay.
Yep. Let us know. Comment. Let us know what the hell you thought about yesterday.
Yeah.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Let's go. Like and subscribe. Spread the word. We're always here talking our favorite team. Jets, Jets.
Let's go, baby. All right, you guys. Enjoy the game tonight. Good one tonight. Raiders and Chiefs.
Yep.
In Arrowhead.
It's going to be loud.
All right. Oh, yeah. All right. We'll talk to you guys on Friday, you guys. And as we're on to Green Bay.
Yeah.
Let's go. And jet up. Yeah. Victory Monday. We'll talk to you later.